Despite all our new schools, there are still many places where accommodation is so inadequate that classes have to be taken to requisition buildings away from the school itself. I thought of the winter and the traffic and the time spent moving about, and I wondered why it was necessary in 1955. It seems clear that bad conditions must reduce teaching efficiency. What, in fact, does the teacher think?
I'm headmaster of a country school, about 120 years old, with approximately 70 children, age range 5 to 13. The conditions in my school are very bad. For instance, the playground, consisting of mud and gravel, is in very bad condition. The lighting's poor. I have 2 classes in one room, separated by a flimsy partition. And also in that room we have a boiler fed by coke, which often gives off sulfur fumes, which can be very overcoming at times.
I've seen many classrooms where the only lighting is a naked bulb, burning continually in winter. I noticed that in some places the reflection from the bulb made it impossible to read the blackboard, and I wondered how it must affect the education of these children. I saw windows that seemed big enough and bright enough, until I realized that they still left parts of the room in half darkness. The result, eye strain, headaches, and general bad temper. What does equality of opportunity mean to these children? In many of our old schools, you can still see 2 classes in one room, separated by a small partition that is anything but noise-proof. Is it fair that our children should be taught under conditions like this? Is it efficient?
Sheep farms. In the North Temperate Zone, we have the rich and the disciples.
Light, noise, and heating. On several days last January, the temperature of this school never rose above freezing point. I saw many schools in which an open fire was the only form of heating, and I heard many examples of how hard it was for the children to write properly in a cold room. Are these conditions really necessary in Britain's schools in 1955?
And he took them in his arms and blessed them, laying his hands upon them.
Sanitation and washing facilities. How can we hope to teach cleanliness and hygiene when so many schools are so badly equipped? Here there are 2 wash bowls to be shared by 200 children. I repeat, 200 children, 2 wash bowls.